Welcome everybody to the DNC Real Estate Show. I'm C.
I'm D.
Hey, David, what's been going on at your house during this pandemic?
Watching a lot of movies. Watching a lot of TV series. Just finished watching that Ozark TV series. It's pretty interesting. So that's been pretty amazing. My son been beating me up in Uno last night. But prior to that, I've been spanking his little behind before that.
Let him have it.
So he's happy, boy. He's really happy. How about your household?
You know, we've been pretty much doing the same thing, binge watching some Netflix, watching some Prime TV and videos. And, you know, I worked a little bit on my yard a little bit.
Okay.
So
productive.
I've been trying to stay productive.
There you go. There you go. Well, what's the topic today?
So today we want to give everybody a market update, kind of how the coronavirus that's out there is currently affecting our market.
Okay.
So David, I know we like to focus on Denver, but it sounds like you maybe have some stuff about the whole 11 counties in the metropolitan area. So.
Yeah, let's go to the 11 counties and see, you know, what's the market going to? What's been happening? Well, when Mayor Hancock started that, say, go home, you know, and pretty much we under martial law, pretty much, unless you consider essential personnel. The listings, they had, you know, tons of listings that was out there, trying to sell. Then when that came out and all the governors and the mayors and stuff in the surrounding areas started following suit, 761 listings dropped out.
And didn't we have like 2,200 listings the last time we did a market update, something like that?
Some crazy like that, but that's a lot of listings just to drop off, and people just say, you know what, let's hold off. We're gonna be at home. I don't want people coming at home. I'm not at work doing this 8 hours. You know, I'm not at work. I'm at home. So let's hold off. And that's what I've been getting from my sellers that I'm supposed to be marketing. Let's hold off until you find out what's going on. It's still, you know, some things are still going on. So I'm gonna kind of give you kind of what the trend is right now.
Before you give that trend, think about this number for a second.
Okay.
That's about 30% of the people from when we talked last time and gave the market update. And we've been seeing about 30% unemployment.
Yeah.
So think about that. So anyway, go ahead and give your numbers.
Okay, the active list is now, we're down 8%. Okay? That's for March. We're just going to go with March, okay?
Okay.
We're down, there's ones that's under contract, we're down 7.6%.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, we're only down 4% for residential homes.
Okay.
16% for condos. That's under contract.
Wow. From
what we previously were.
Okay.
And closed sales, we down, actually, it's not as bad, 5%.
Okay. No,
you know, so, I mean, people are actually closing. Actually, between the 300 and 5,000 range, it was actually a little bit higher.
Nice.
So, so really what's going on with the market right now, we still have a supply and demand issue.
Absolutely.
So when you have a supply and demand issue and there's not enough houses on the market, actually the median prices of home actually went up 8%.
I believe it.
So actually,
so my house is worth more.
Well,
I like
that. Yeah, the appreciation actually went up on homes, so which is kind of weird, but you know, so that's a good thing. The house price is still up, so we still in the seller's market. You know, that's pretty much it. People are still. I mean, people. No matter what you do in life, people have to move. They get relocated. They work, whatever.
Yep, gotta live somewhere.
Things have to happen. Sales have to happen. So you have to, you know, people already sold their house and they had their house on the market and they need to sell the other house to get the upgrade. You know, They might have bought a new construction and trying to sell their house and they can't afford 2 payments. So things happen, you know.
Yes, sir.
So what's been happening on the lending side of it?
Well, on the lending side, you know, I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but I could share with you that across the board, lenders have been tightening up requirements. They've been raising credit FICO scores. For instance, our company has gone to 640. Mm-hmm. So there are a lot of lenders that have really been watching what they do and restricting what they can do as far as credit is concerned.
Okay.
Jumbo loans have really taken a big hit. They've really increased requirements there. They've increased reserve requirements. So that's another product that's really taking a challenge.
And when you say jumbo loan, what are jumbo loans? So people can understand.
You're thinking of a loan that's over the conforming loan limit, and I want to say that conforming loan limit is 450, 470, something like that. Okay. Any loan that's above that amount is considered as a jumbo loan. Or a high balance conventional.
I heard Wells Fargo said they wasn't going to do any more jumbo loans. That's what I just heard.
You know,
I didn't.
Once again,
at least for the time being.
I don't want to be Debbie Downer, but yes, Wells Fargo is one of the companies that has withdrawn from originating jumbo loans for the time being. We don't know how long that process is going to be. You know, the big difference between a jumbo loan and what you would do on a conventional side, say you originate a regular Fannie or Freddie loan, they're going to sell that to Fannie or Freddie. Okay. You know, we're going to close it on our warehouse line like most lenders are going to do, which means we're going to fund the money up front. Then we're going to sell that loan in a bundle or a mortgage-backed security to Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. Okay. There is no Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac for jumbo loans. Those are specific servicers that are going to buy those loans. Okay. And what we have going on right now in the servicer realm is they're kind of starting to have liquidity issues. So I don't want to talk too much about that, but what I do want to talk about is this forbearance process that everybody's been hearing about and everybody's been talking about.
What is forbearance?
Forbearance just means that I'm going to take your payment and I'm going to move it to the back end, or I'm going to allow you to skip some payments, kind of like a forbearance for a student.
So you got to go and ask that I want to.
Absolutely.
You know, things are a little tight right now.
Everyone has heard in this CARE Act that was just passed, the $2 trillion stimulus budget that the president just signed and Congress and the House voted on. They've heard this, hey, I can get a forbearance for my house. That doesn't mean stop making your payments. Okay. To get this forbearance, you actually have to have communication with your servicer, which is the person that you're making your payments to. Okay. They have to agree to allow you to go into forbearance.
And I heard the good part is it don't affect your credit from what I hear. Well, but the interest still accrue.
Don't believe the hype, because every servicer is handling this different.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Well,
some servicers may have a ding on your credit based on you getting that forbearance. Some servicers may only allow 3 payments to be forgiven and then come back and say, okay, on that 4th payment, now you got to pay all 3 of the payments that you missed plus your 4th payment.
I didn't hear that.
So then you may come back and say, well, I can't afford that, because if you have a $2,000 payment, you skip 3 payments, that's $6,000. Right. That 4th payment, now you got to give them $8,000. Then you say, well, hey, I can't afford that. They'll say, well, hey, look, we'll take this, we'll divide it over a certain period of time. So now your $2,000 payment becomes $3,000 until you pay the balance off.
From what I understood,
every servicer is different.
So everybody's have their own.
Yes, sir.
So just basically what he's saying, talk to your servicers, see what they're doing, because they might just be putting it in the back end instead of the front end. So talk with your servicer, see what you can get done if you're having financial difficulties right now.
Absolutely. That's the best way to approach it, because I can go over 1,000 different scenarios how they could potentially do your forbearance, but it's up to each individual servicer to make a decision how they're going to do that. So a forbearance doesn't mean a forgiveness of payment. Just keep that in mind. You still have to make that payment somehow.
All right. Why don't you go and give me your information?
Hey, Calvin Mallard at Fairway Independent Mortgage. Call me direct, 720-364-9726. Apply online at www.loansbycalvin.com. Google me on Facebook at Loans by Calvin. How about you, David?
David Babineau, Caldwell Banker. Phone number is 303-903-0395, or you can look on my website, my new home in Colorado.com, or on social media, The Real Estate Man 24/7. Have a blessed day, everybody.
Have a blessed day, everybody. Stay safe. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.